Hey guys. Well, winter has finally come to an end. It is springtime, and we were actually able to get back to work, working on the house. So before winter hit, we spent time just putting stain, sealing all the boards that were up here on the roof,
Caulking all the seams.
caulking all the seams, making sure everything could survive wintertime. It held up really well. Um, so today we got out there and we started with the tar and the tar paper. We didn't do it in the traditional sense, but it's the way that I've always done it. That's always worked really well. Putting tar, then tar paper, and then tarring the seams because we're going to put metal over the roof. So we got everything started at the outside edges and then worked our way up.
But mind you, this wasn't just one day. Now this was 2 days to do all of this and multiple runs to town. Because when you think you have enough tar, go and get 3 times that amount.
Yeah. And normally it wouldn't require that much tar, but when you're doing it this method, I mean, it really seals everything to where even if something gets past the paper, it's not going anywhere. So that's the reason I like to do it this way.
Because we have now gone through 5.5 of the 5-gallon buckets.
Yep.
And we still have a bucket and a half so that we can finish doing the seams and around the eaves. And just touching any spots because, you know, it's paper, so sometimes walking on it makes little holes because it does. Anyway, we're gonna be doing that.
Yeah, so all these seams where all this paper is overlapping, everything overlaps at least 6 inches. And then...
So the lip of the other paper is somewhere like that far away.
And then we're going to go back and we're going to put tar on these seams, get everything good and glued down pretty much. And then after that, we'll be good until we get the tin roof on. And again, not a requirement when you're doing it normally, but we like to over-engineer everything because our view is we want this house to last us until we die from old age.
With no repairs, because who wants to do repairs in their old age?
Yeah.
Yeah, spring is finally here. That's been awesome. Winter, we got another heater, so it was better and nicer inside our camper. And DOG's doing, you know, DOG thing. He's still a dog. He's still annoying. He's still fuzzy and huge. Miss Kitty did winter well. She's still being Miss Kitty. She's already brought me a couple baby animals and then sat there and ate them thoroughly right in front of me.
Well, we're not doing much on the garden this year, just for the fact that Shelly's now working for a farm. I'm gonna sit down. Shelly's now working for a farm, so we'll be able to get all the produce and everything that we really need. So we don't really have to focus on that this year. We can finish building. We have a stack of wood down there.
Oh yeah, we already got the lumber.
To start on the walls.
Because plywood prices are ridiculous. And so rather than wasting our money on plywood, which is really kind of crap, we're just going full on lumber.
Yeah, so we went back to the sawmill that we normally use. He had 12-inch wide, about 11 foot long, and 1 inch thick pieces of lumber. So we got 80 of those, and I think that's going to get us around the house.
If the house was no windows, no doors, it would do 1 layer, because we are going to be over-engineering that as well and making nice thick exterior walls. We are going to be doing 2 layers.
So we're going to do 1 layer of the lumber. We're going to do tar paper without tar, and then we're going to go around all the posts and we're going to spray foam seal those, and then we're going to do another layer of wood on the outside, and then we'll seal that all in.
So in the end it'll be 2 inches of wood, then our studs, and then whatever we come to for the interior walls. Hopefully the price of plywood drops, but if it doesn't, rough cut lumber it is, because our lumber mill is awesome and we do like to support local, and he uses trees that are locally sourced as well, so that's it just really helps the local economy by doing that. And when he's 15 minutes down the road.
And considering that we pay $6 for one of those boards, $5.50.
$5.50 for a 12-inch, 11-foot long
1-inch
board.
thick board. So $5.50. What are you going to get that at Lowe's or Home Depot for? Right now, probably about $20-$30. So yeah, it really helps us cut back on the cost. And granted, this is very, very old traditional methods of construction now that we're using so much rough cut. We hadn't originally planned to use this much rough cut, but as soon as all these prices started skyrocketing, I mean, there was no other choice if we wanted to get this really done.
Yeah. So I mean, back in the day, they didn't have plywood. There wasn't machines to make boards out of chips and pieces and glue and whatnot, so they got built with actual lumber. So that's what we're doing, and it's just making it that much more sturdier, that much more hardier, and it's gonna be awesome. So this summer we've got a lot of things in motion to be getting it going, and hopefully, I believe that by winter we will actually be able to be in this house, not in the camper anymore.
Yeah, I'm really stoked about not being in the camper anymore. It served us well, but after a year of it, it's you feel kind of boxed in. So yeah, that's what we've been focusing on this first weekend of spring that we've actually been able to work on it. Had days off with good weather, but so hopefully next month we'll have another update for you, and we'll be rocking on these walls, getting those and the windows and everything put in.
Yeah, we already have all of our windows. We already have all of our doors. It's just the stages to get there, and yeah, that's why this year is going to be really awesome to watch. So stay tuned.
All right, guys, thanks for checking in.